everyone, and welcome to our first episode of OET Speaking Practice Podcast. This podcast is designed to help healthcare professionals prepare for the OET speaking subtest, particularly the medicine role play. Our goal is to help you understand what the task is asking, how to structure your response, and how a high-scoring conversation sounds in real time. In each episode, we'll first set the scene by introducing a role-play scenario commonly seen in OET-style speaking practice. After that, you'll hear a model conversation between a healthcare professional and a patient or carer. Today's scenario focuses on the viral conjunctivitis. Let's start with the clinical scenario. You are the doctor, working in a doctor's clinic. A parent has brought in their 2-year-old child with suspected conjunctivitis. You have already examined the child and found redness in both eyes, no foreign body, and the child is now asleep. Your tasks as the doctor are to first ask about the child's symptoms and medical history. Explain the diagnosis clearly. Provide advice for symptom relief. Decline a request for antibiotics in a professional and empathetic way. And finally, explain when follow-up is needed. Now, let's move into the OET role-play conversation. Good morning. I've just finished examining your son, and I can see that both of his eyes are red and a bit irritated. Before we talk about the next steps, could you tell me when you first noticed these symptoms?
Yes, he started rubbing his eyes about 3 days ago. They looked red and watery, and when he wakes up from naps, his eyelids are often stuck together.
Thank you for letting me know. Has he had any recent illnesses, like a cold or fever?
Yes, he's had a cold for about a week. He hasn't had eye problems before and doesn't usually take any medication.
That's helpful. Based on what I've seen and what you've described, it's likely viral conjunctivitis. It's quite common in children, especially following a cold. The good news is that it's usually self-limiting and clears up on its own within 1 to 2 weeks.
I see, but I was hoping you could give him some antibiotics to help it go away faster.
I understand your concern. It's tough to see him uncomfortable. However, since this is most likely caused by a virus, antibiotics wouldn't be effective. In fact, unnecessary use of antibiotics can lead to resistance and side effects. Instead, I recommend using warm compresses several times a day to soothe his eyes, and paracetamol if he seems uncomfortable.
Okay, I understand. I'll use the compresses as you advised.
That's great. If his symptoms don't improve in about 1 to 2 weeks, or if they worsen, like if you notice a lot of pus, swelling around the eyes, or if he becomes very irritable, please come back and we'll reassess. But for now, I believe this can be managed at home.
Thank you, doctor. I'll bring him back if it doesn't get better.
You're very welcome. Take care, and I hope he feels better soon. Thank you for listening to today's OET Speaking Practice Podcast. As you listen and practice, focus on clear structure, empathetic communication, and simple, patient-friendly language. Try practicing this role play aloud, switching roles if possible, and timing yourself to match exam conditions. We hope this episode helps you feel more confident and prepared for your OET speaking test. Good luck with your preparation, and we'll see you in the next episode.